Thank you for tuning in to episode 22 of Stationeers Venus, which originally aired live on Twitch. As I like to remind you, I'm much further ahead on Twitch than I am on YouTube. Keep that in mind when watching. Thank you, and let's get started. It asks for a 2-to-1 ratio according to the wiki, or 1-to-2 ratio. I know, I just can't measure it like that. Too much X in there? Yeah. I'd have to filter out the X in that. Again, I would need steel to do properly. The X is a result of combustion, so it's really more the fact that... Here, let me leave this one. It's more the fact that I've already combusted it once, and you basically get one chance. If I add a valve to release the pressure, I'll eventually want that, but that doesn't help me on my first steel. Because you're potentially releasing oxygen and hydrogen, which is your combustibles, your fuel. What you'd want, essentially, is a way to filter atmospherics to then filter out... Okay, so here I am. I'm going... I want to be going inside. Why am I stuck in an airlock? All right, cancel pressure. Oh, that's sending me the wrong way. I just need a little bit more vols. Use a mixer to premix in a can? No, that's a bomb. You've just described a bomb. On Venus, mixing fuel, and fuel is not going to be stable on Venus. I'll put it that way. So, you can't premix fuel on Venus because Venus is too hot. It will explode like you've never seen an explosion before. All of my little explosions of me overpressurizing things is a joke compared to a fuel bomb. A fuel bomb, if I did like a big enough can of fuel, would take out probably at least half of my base, if not all of it. I should just go travel in the direction I know ice to be. Yeah, fuel is only stable... I forget what temperature it has to be, but it has to be quite cold. Or you've basically made a fuel bomb. So it's pretty funny when I've seen videos of new players. Whoa, chunk load. Error. Okay, hi, I found some volatiles. And I'm bugged. That's fine. So I have 13 volatiles. So at 13 volatiles, 13 times, was it 22? Could someone do that math for me? Where am I? Yeah, below 32C, I think it is. $26. All right, let me go get my oxy tank. 286. So I would need 140 moles of oxygen in my furnace for this to be a clean burn. Got it. All right, let me get my oxy tank. I could actually use my air tank, but that would probably not be good for me. Do we even have that much? Oh yeah, we have that much. Easy peasy. We have that much. And turn on the nitro vent. Done. Done. All right, let's see. How much is in here? This is almost enough moles in here. Knowing it's going to have to equalize, what I'm going to do is... actually, let's switch it with our air tank first, and then let's pressurize it a little bit more. Quicker. 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 And I can see the MPA here. So what was it? 140 moles? So once this hits 280, that's enough oxygen. And I'll pre-process the iron and coal, yeah. I'll pre-process it now, because that's taking a while. Okay, this is less music and more noise. Switch that one. Yeah, if I pre-put this in now, maybe it will become atmospheric temperature and warm it up a little bit. At least that's the hope. No. Oh, I think I need a gas in there. But as soon as I split a vol off, it evaporates. I think having a vacuumed out furnace makes this, like, impossible. Well, there's nothing in the vat, like, I can't, that doesn't, I could put a waste tank in there, I guess. There. Now there's a little bit of something in the, there we go. Well, it processed 9 of the iron. Yeah, so pre-doing that doesn't really work. Oh, it processed 15 of the iron. I think I'm just lagging like a whole bunch too. I'm gonna do a game reboot real quick. Venus. I can't explain to you how to do an automatic process like easily. I have a Steam guide on it if you want to look at the Steam guide, but it's way too involved for me to just blurt it at you. There's multiple ways to do it. I'm going to do it like the energy expensive, science cheap way, which is basically just stick my furnace in a room that I superheat to the temperatures that I would want it to be in order to do furnacing. Basically, making an electro furnace. But yeah, I do have a guide up. The guide is pretty old. I made it like years and years and years ago, but it's still valid. Will still work. No, it's on Steam. It's a Steam guide. But if you just do automated furnaces, there's plenty of guides up there that can lead you to the what you need. Yeah, trust me, you don't need my guide. There's so many. All right, so there. Oh my god, my frame rates. What is going on? I must have some, I don't know what's going on, but this is pretty miserable. Oh god, this is really miserable. The game is running like slag. As I'm sure you know. I think it's all the, like, temperature lines and whatnot, but at least this is processing, so I'm cooking myself in the interest of iron. So once it hits 300, I'll go in. But if we get this stuff in first. Come on. I can always refill up my waste tank and all. I'll even wait until I start. No, it's getting pretty hot. That's good enough. Nitrogen is still on. Yeah, I know. I'm going to it. I'm surprised it hasn't blown up on me. That ain't music. Come on. I know there was extra pressure in because it's super hot out, but let me in. All right, how hot is my nitro tank? Yeah, definitely heated up. And that's going to heat up the base a bit. And then this pipe was near bursting, but not quite there. Success-ish. Alright, farm. How are you doing? Why does my corn make, like, reloading noises? It's very, very confusing. Why don't I on the backseat gaming? Actually allow it. It's totally fine. Alright, let's put the pipes away. The valve away. Make more room for crops. As long as you're cool about it. There's backseat gaming and then like straight up just trying to hijack the ship. And there's a sensible difference between those two. The corn wants to become popcorn? Yeah, well, it's Venus. It doesn't have to work that hard. You need to give me some sort of tool to make this, like, easier. I mean, at some point, I think I'll be wealthy enough to just ignore ferns. Because the cost and effort benefit of eggs is just not there, really. So you can more or less ignore eggs as, like, a way to, you know, you don't need eggs. Shadow Vikings, thanks for the follow. And Reaper King, like, way, way, way long ago. If I made my cooler temp any colder, well, I mean, I can't. But yeah, it would work better if it was colder. But it's cooling against vacuum, so vacuum doesn't get colder. So that's, I wish I could, but that's just not a thing I can do. It's using like back body radiation already. Have we figured out if the adult plants cycle O2 better? No, I don't know. Maybe. Whether they do or not, one thing I do know, I need to make money selling the crops, so. But I am sort of curious. Okay, so this thing needs to stop. That's probably more oxygen. You know what I could do with this oxygen? So how many moles of oxygen is this? 218 moles oxygen. And I have 12 times 22. it's almost enough oxygen for the volatiles I have. So all I would need to do is put in like 10 volatiles, ices. 10 vol ices into the, yeah. Yeah, about 10 vol ices instead of 12, and that will be enough. So we could do that. Let's have a backup tomato plant. Is there any other backup I need? I need backup corn. What else do I need? Is that it? Potatoes, rice, wheat. I got 2 wheat. Give me one of those wheat. And then I have more fern. Give me those ferns. More rice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. That's all my crops, right? Yeah. Alright, why is the game running like poo? Just be beautiful then. Is that better? Let me look at my resource monitor. GPU and CPU are like not even half usage. So I don't know what's going on. But it ain't me. Alright, it's getting cool enough that I should be able to do this now. We can go back outside and get the rest of the iron and coal through the furnace before trying to fire it up. Yeah, more radiators would work, but of course that is steel reliant as well, right? All things lead back to steel. There we go, now it's processing. It's definitely running smoother though. Okay. Now what I probably want to do is pull the X out. I don't know how it got so much X in there. I guess processing the metals. So let's go hook up an output and suck the X out before we combust. Because that's too much X for it to combust right. And then once we degas it, we'll introduce our oxygen, our hydrogen, kablamo, it's hot, we'll smelt. I should also sell this stuff, this crop stuff, because it's taking up inventory. Okay, so to suck that out, we'll want a volume pump. What am I doing? This. A volume pump, a few pipes, and a passive vent. Actually, I have a passive vent up there already. So, oh, and the nitro vent should turn on, yeah. I actually have a good amount of nitrogen. Never mind. I don't even need it on. I have 4.5 MPAs of nitrogen already. So then I just need some pipes. One of the advantages of not turning on the nitro is that the nitrogen that's in this tank can start to equalize with room temperature. Oh, but yeah, it's 50C. So far, yeah, it's exactly 50C up here. Well, I don't have a portable scrubber or anything like that. I don't really have a way to cool it down. The portable scrubber is good. I mean, I could print up another portable scrubber as panic. All right, let me just set this up. Get this going, and I'll fix that if that needs fixing. Yeah, I see the temperature. There's just, you know, one thing at a time. If it dies, it dies. This is not something I can fix right now without printing up a portable scrub again, or a portable AC. All right, so we do have a pipe for this, so it's going to look something like this, where we have the volume pump. It's going to have to go reversed. That's fine. Do I have enough pipe to reach there? Yeah, I'll cannibalize if I don't. I don't want to go back inside. Okay, yeah, we do. Good. Cables. Here, let me sell some stuff. Or at least store it. No, I'll fully sell it. God, I find it so difficult to read this trade screen of, like, what I actually have to sell. Oh, because it's off. Alright, where is my nearest power? In here? Alright, let's try to pick power up here for it. That'll work. I do have backup seeds to each crop, yeah. So it'd be annoying, but it wouldn't be catastrophic. Alright, so now 50 liter or 100 liters. We are pulling out all the X gas out of here, lowering the pressure and the CO2. There's some O2 too, but I'm gonna, you know, it's tiny bits. And that's gonna aid combustion. And as you can see, all that's flowing out of that passive vent up there that I already had installed. So far, the plants look okay. I can see them. So we'll try to bring... This doesn't need to hit 0. It doesn't need to be true vacuum, just close. So that combustion isn't competing against already spent gases. Alright, that's close enough. Now... that O2 tank is inside, isn't it? Darn it. Yep, still sitting at 50C. I could check on the vacuum chamber. Check on the plants. They're all fine, sitting at 50C. It's too hot, but I'll fix that later because I'm busy. Where'd the gas canister go? Oh, here it is. It's funny because on every other planet you could just melt oxides. I could have turned on the vending machine, but yeah, on every other planet you can melt oxides just to like cool down your base, but not here. All right, cans of O2. And give me my steel, baby. Oh, come on. 400 grams of steel. And a ridiculously piping hot furnace. One of the advantages of... Oh, God, it's blowing me back so hard. One of the advantages is I could just throw anything in there. Comes out. Can you not fling it? All right, let's fix... Before we bother with the vending, let's fix the temperature problem. Lickety split. It's cooling down, 49.7C. So it is chilling. It's heading in the right direction. We might not even need to intervene. It might not be a terrible idea to have a panic AC. But, actually, it's not... No, that's the water. Yeah, it's 49.4 here. So let's print up a panic AC. Portable air conditioner. So that requires steel. So of course, you know, we print steel, we use steel. Silver in solder. Oh, I don't even have silver, so I can't even make it. It's a moot point because I don't have silver. All right. No, out of our hands. What I can do is I can minimize the amount of heat that the base generates by turning unnecessary things off, like lights and the like. Not that lights make a whole lot of heat. They don't. Did I manage to fix the portals to hell? I doubt it. Oh, our O2 tank's still out there. But there's not enough pressure in that O2 tank to blow in midday sun, so that's fine too. Now that I have steel, the idea here is to, we can upgrade our air conditioning. We can add in another cooler and separate out the power grid. That was sort of the purpose of that steel. So I'm going to print up a large battery. And steel is here. Some other steel's here too. Combine it into one stack. Alright, so the... Oh, not a large battery, the battery kit. Oh no, that was it. So it's one of these again. And that's gonna double our, almost double our power storage. And that's all our gold. And the concept is to... Oh, look, it's all fine. Another thing that generates heat is plants, if I recall. Plants do generate heat, like, significantly. So I think I need the floor grading on the other way. So let me get some iron. That's the wrong printer. Make the loop go into the vacuum. That was proposed as a project, and it has not garnered the votes. So it'd be wise, but it's also not one that people have voted for. Oh, this is not going to let me place this, huh? Well, I can force it. So let me go force it. Need a frame. And a sheet. All right, battery. You're going where I tell you to go. Oh, I'm not holding the battery. There we are. How's my O2 doing? Well, let's see. I just used a whole bunch of it, so this O2 level will be lower. But it's alright. $10 moles, actually. It's gone up. It does look like a server rack, doesn't it? Let's remove. This is how you used to have to build when they did not allow you to put anything on windows and walls. And it was a real pain to, like, have things look nice. But now you could just, you know, put most things on windows and walls and whatnot, and that makes things ridiculously easy. So I'm gonna need a considerable amount of heavy cable coils, because basically, this cable here needs to run to the back of this battery over here. Or not the back of it, but here. In that spot. And yeah, I'm gonna have cables running on the base like this. because I don't care. If I could actually fix it. Do you guys care? Do you care? Do you care? Yes, no. I could fix it pretty easily, just I have to put the frame back and all that. I'd have to basically undo some stuff, but that's fine. I would just nudge it this way. So my electro printer. Oh, one of the other problems is I'm very low on gold, so heavy cable coils are going to be expensive. But Glitch, you asked about the printer mod. I would need Constantin and Electrum for it, so that's why it's not upgrading yet. Electrum's easy. I could do that just by shoving materials into a furnace and not even doing anything, but Constantin's going to be a little bit trickier than that. Alright, so where does this pick up? Right here? Is this the correct cable? I mean, it must be, because I'm not using heavy cables for much else. Oh, wow. And our power's full. Now would be a great time to wire in the other battery. I'll just put it here, so I can see it. It's easier to work with wires you can visualize. No, it's not your problem. No problem at all. I didn't remember either what the cost was. It's always good to check. Alright, that should be enough. Oh, it's dark again. It is 49 here. It did drop a few degrees. Oh boy, everything's basically harvestable. Yeah, literally everything's harvestable. I'll do a trader run in a minute. I just want to set this battery up to start charging, because we are still harvesting a little bit of wind. So now I have 2 batteries. Awesome. So then this battery is going to be on. I will need to set up an APC and a transformer for it. But we have 2 large kit batteries. And I'll also have to then snip some cables to separate out the AC network from the rest of the base to put that on its own little network, which is going to be a little tricky. So let's before I get too deep into that, let me close this pull. The nose don't care about it. Oh, wins the pull. Put this stuff away. And harvest some plants and make some money. And then get a new trader down. Maybe a mod trader. A mod trader would be awesome, because that would make getting the mods so much less expensive. Oh, my rice wasn't ready. Oops. Do YouTube ever complain about the polls on the screen? Only the Paraspora one that was like blocking everything. Normally, no. Normally, they don't really care much. But there was that per aspirate pole that just like, you know, I positioned it poorly. Question about the APC, I think. Could I move the switch outdoors? So if the switch is outdoors, I can't turn it off when I'm stuck inside, and if the switch is inside, I can't turn it off when I'm outside. So there's no perfect spot for the switch. I could make a switch to switch the switch. But is it worth my time and trouble? Is the other question, Pillbug. And the answer is probably not. Hey, Miso, thanks for the sub. It's one of those, like, it cost me a few 100 watts to ignore, so it's a pretty ignorable problem. I mean, the other alternative is that I could, like, yeah. I could put the switch, I could put the APC in my airlock so it's usable whether I'm inside or outside, but that means significantly rewiring a whole bunch of stuff. And also the airlock is pretty full of other stuff already. But if you wanted a switch that you wanted access to from inside and outside, you could put it in your airlock, I guess. Just keep in mind that your airlock's going to have multiple active vents, consoles, sensors. But, you know, that's how you would do it if you needed to do it. All right, we are down to 47 Celsius now, so I think the worst of the heat wave is over. And as long as I'm careful about, you know, the heat I'm generating, might be okay. All right, let's turn on the trader. Grab all but one of this rice, because I'm just going to make all money I can. I do have backup seeds in here for one of each crop, just in case. No, it would not be safe to take off the suit, no. Just because there's plants doesn't mean there's significant enough oxygen. All plants signify is that there's a certain temperature, pressure, and presence of CO2, and that's it. And the absence of X, which is chlorine gas. But that doesn't necessarily mean there's actually oxygen in the air. It just means that plants won't die. So you do have to be careful about that. Should I trade? You know what? I'm gonna depart this guy and see about trading with someone else for crops. See if I get a better price. Whoa, there's a lot of people out there. Is this traders only? Yeah, this is traders only. Dang. All right. Let's get one of them. You, what are you? You are Spesmal. You're like a mall trader. Nice. All right, let me save Venus 3. Would it be worth having multiple landing sites? Not really, because, like, I don't even think the game allows it. And if it does, they all are driven by the same satellite dish, so I don't know if it would really be a good shortcut. Spesmal, you've got... You will not pay much for my crops. Okay, well, apparently that's the best price I'm getting. That's fine. This is pretty much the same price as the last one offered. So, I'm just going to assume that it's pretty universal. So confirm. That leaves nothing in my vending machine. Oh, pipes. Pipe valve. Yeah, all right, let's sell that stuff. Oh, you like how I can use the cursor sometimes? I'm holding down a key to do that, by the way. I'm holding left alt, where I can bring up my cursor. To then... a little bit further. Color Corp. I bet they have paint. Hello, Color Corp. Yep, just a whole bunch of paint. Bye-bye, Color Corp. Never gonna want to talk to you ever again. I'm still going? I am. Probably 15 minutes left. It's the curse of the one more turns. There we go. 99 connection to Exotech. That sounds fun. Do you die if it lands on you? I don't think so. I just saved, so... Okay. It's not good. So, yeah, they care. Excuse me, sir. Could you park your ship off of my face? Cause you're kind of crushing me to death now. You're like, you're crushing me to death. All right, I don't care what you have to say. Just leave now. Thanks. Okay, thanks, bye. Leave now. I will get my rifle. Ow! And I'm dead. In his process of leaving, it broke the rest of my suit, so... Yep. And that is why you save. And it made me naked. I was naked on Venus. I was naked on Venus. So yeah, that answers your question. Do not stand under the ship. The ship will make you rip. Well, Spezmal, I guess, hi again. For science, let's see what our prices are. So we're getting 16 bucks a fern here. I'm gonna sell him one fern and tell him to piss off. Bye-bye. Let's see if we can find a better price. Ah, a little too far. Color Corp. All right. Well, let's see what Color Corp has to say. Let me try to pick up that unknown contact. Whoa, that's a lot of traders. All right, Color Corp is buying them for 18 bucks a pop. A little bit better. So yeah, it varies, but not by much. It's not really based upon the offerings of said trader. Geez, you're welcome to, you know. All right, let's see if I can get this one. Oh, the satellite dish is kind of clipping into me. Oh, nothing. Just up there. You'll see it. What are you, gassy trade? Okay. All right, gassy trade. Come on. He wants to pay me nothing for my crops. But he will sell me gases. He'll sell me oxygen if I needed to buy oxygen. I don't want to buy oxygen from him, but I'll sell you my gas pipe, Mr. Gassy. All right. He had the worst price for ferns. So let's try to pick up a new trader. I do see the sun is coming up though, both in game and IRL. My stupid satellite dish is blocking my dials here now. Yeah, here. Nope, too far, too far. You, Hall Corp. What do you sell, halls? Because you do realize hall is like an absence of things. Yeah, Color Corp was 19 a pop. But we can still shop around. 13. Oh, these guys have weapons. All right, before it gets too hot, let's sell to Color. Color Corp was the good trader. For the crop. I don't see Color Corp anymore. They're gone. Like GME, I should have sold. Come on, one more trader. Who are you? Who are you? Exotech. All right, Exo. I think you're the one that murdered me. So I don't know how I feel about selling to you, but all right. Very colorful. Yep. Makes the jaundice in my face pop. I'll sell to this guy. I don't really care. It's a difference of like mini bucks. All right, and that's empty. Oh, no, there's a potato. Hey, can I offer you a potato in these trying times? You're welcome. All right, so temperature going up. That was more of a suicide than a murder. It was the first half was a suicide. The second half was a murder. His takeoff, where he ripped the rest of my suit, was definitely the murdery part. He could have been all gentle and stuff, but he was just like, all right, you wanted to park underneath me. I'm going to deploy my crushers, my mining drill into your face. Assisted suicide, yeah. He Kevorkian'd me. Caramel pancake. Hey, it's 46 Celsius. It's going down. From the critical hot time when we were at 50. It takes a while. It's because well, if we take a look at our tanks here, yeah, 47, about 47, about 40, 46, 47, 47. Now that we don't have to sip atmospheric gas though to circulate the base, we are making headway. Now what we're doing is, oh, and we're almost 95.5, as you can see. We're 91 nitrogen now. And the batteries. All right, so if that's solid, that means that has gained. Obviously, nothing is driven from this battery right now. It doesn't power anything. But for it to work, yeah, I don't think that's that ugly. For it to work, we're gonna need an area power controller and a transformer, and let's get that done. Power controller. So iron and solder. Where's my iron? And then let's do a large battery. Oh, that requires the steel. Oh, okay. It was sitting right outside of this. I was like, where's my steel? Oh, 2 bar. Going up quick. All of my power generation is splitting its power between these 2 batteries. So for a time, until of course this battery fills up. What's the question? Another wind arm? Yeah, or just expend solar and wind. Oh my god, jump. Alright, which, the right one's power. Okay, so if power's coming off of this, this would be correct. But it should be... it should be APC, then transformer. Yeah, my jetpack does have base air in it, but that doesn't necessarily mean I want to like outgas. Anyway, it's kind of bad form. All right, let's get this connected. This should start charging. Yep. Hey, this light will be in the way. Totally. We'll need more heavy cables. I think just 1 more, right? Which is good, because we have 4 gold left. Is there any gold in the chute? Guess we'll see. Okay, transformer. Set to 5,000. I don't know why it isn't default to 5,000. That makes like a heck of a lot more sense. And then we're gonna have to somehow... Let me first remove these panels. It's gonna look really weird because things are gonna float. But it's so that I can see the key. Oh, nope. Ooh. Close. So I can see the cabling. Let's put... Well, this light will be on the new network. And then we'll start to add other things, like the AC, obviously. So, first things first, the light. Mostly because the cable's, like, in the way. Oh, right, because the transformer's not on. Jump! Jump! Oh, don't get oh my god. Okay. Whew. Thought I got stuck. There we are. Now let's trim these. This is going to kill my air conditioning for a minute. For a hot minute. As the saying goes. Now, if I'm correct about that, yep, the AC's off. I should be able to connect here. Oh god, that music scared me. The, like, the rush noise. It's like, what's happening? Controlled by music. And now the ACs are on. And they're on a different network. So, if we take a look at my network analyzer, we could... Oh, there it goes. We can see it's different network. There is connected to here. I'll have to jump up to see. Connected to here, there is the wall coolers drawing 2 kilowatts and the light, and that's it. And I could wire in the third one. And then here, there's 45 devices for 550 watts. So then we will put these back. Hey, JTF. Vibe is good, man. Vibe is real good. How are you doing? Oops. I obviously misplaced that. Catching me at the tailest of tail ends here. All right, there we are. I could probably close this. Let's get out the old cables and plug this in. Nice. Increased our AC by 50%. Making progress? Oh, I guess. I do have a nice farm, though. I will go so far as to say my farm is pretty tasty. And we'll do the midnight harvest of almost nothing because nothing is ready. But it is 45C, so we've backed off from the danger temp. And I am just about ready to wrap for the night, I guess. I went over a few minutes. Well, I went over a few hours and a few minutes, I should say. Does look like I need more power, though. Actually, I think I can add power to the power cables, but right now I am generating 911 watts, and I'm using 650 plus the 3K up there. So yeah, I could use some more power, sure. But there's always going to be peaks and troughs. I'm not too worried about it. You appreciate it? Well, I appreciate you being here, so that works for me. So before I log off, let me feed and water myself. And man, that was an epic stream. Cheers. Thank you so very much for watching episode 22 of Stationeers Venus, which originally aired live on Twitch. As I've said before, I'm very far ahead on Twitch on the streams than I am on YouTube, and I apologize for that. But if you have any feedback, let me know if it is still relevant, you think. If you'd like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com has the schedule for you. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you next episode or upcoming stream. Farewell.